Salem. On defense, number 4, Jackson Murata. On defense, number 9, Rocco Crescento. Left wing, number 21, Brennan Kane. Right wing, number 8, Louis Foop Patton. In goal, number 1, Colby Savageau. For the home team, Manchester Memorial Central. Starting lineup, on defense, number 3, Owen Kelly. On defense, number 23, Matt Tripp. Left wing, number 17, Lucas Tate. Right wing, number 8, Nick Duplos. At center, number 11, Jake Lassard. In goal, number 30, Landon Wilson. Refereeing this evening's encounter, Mr. Dan Sullivan and Mr. Cam Gould. Will you all please rise now for the playing of our national anthem. We miss you, Jay High. We miss you, Johnny Klopp. This is for you.
Hello everyone and welcome to the JFK Memorial Coliseum here in Manchester, New Hampshire for tonight's matchup between the Manchester Knights and the Salem Blue Devils. My name is Kyle Heavey for Manchester Public Television. Glad to be with you on this beautiful evening here, along with me, Daryl Johnson. Daryl, first time up here in the booth doing hockey. It's been a while, but these teams are looking phenomenal so far in the season. Both 2-0. Both have only allowed a combined 2 goals, and we're in store for a great game.
Yeah, it is great to be back here at JFK watching hockey, getting to see this young Manchester Kings team, of course, a combination of Manchester Central, Manchester Memorial, and West. This is a team that's gotten out, like you said, to a quick start, 2-0 in their first 2 games. Very convincing wins. They scored 15 total goals in 2 games and gave up 2 goals. And that's not to be outdone by their opponents across the ice here, Kyle. The Blue Devils come into this game also 2-0 with convincing wins over Nashua and Londonderry. So this is a team that has not given up a goal in their first 2 games. So I think we're up for a close matchup here and some bragging rights at the top of the standings.
You know, going into the off season, we had a lot of graduating seniors for this Manchester squad, and so far things have looked good. First-year head coach Jeremy Baker has done a great job so far getting these guys to play, and to have big Landon Wilson in goal for his senior year obviously is a big help right there.
Yeah, Landon Wilson really is the stalwart for this team. He's a fantastic goalie, and they do have a very young goalie in Aaron Bodwin as well, the freshman. We saw him warming up. He looked good there as well, but you're right, they've got some firepower from the underclassmen or the younger guys, and then there's always the one to watch here, number 17, Lucas Tafe, who scored 4 goals in his last game, so I'm sure we'll see a show from him as well.
Yeah, on the other end of the things is Mr. Owen Kelly, who had 4 assists as well in that game. So this line right here could be very dominant, and we're ready for the face-off. And here we go. One of these teams will get to 3-0. The other one will go down unless we have that dreaded tie. And away we go with number 11. That's Jake Lassard going up. Sends it into the corner here. And now Salem gets the deflection and sends it the other way. Owen Kelly got to go deep into his corner, getting surrounded by Brennan Chain. And now back and forth hockey to start us off in the first 15 minutes. And I got a line change for Manchester. Ryan Martin coming out, as well as Adam Hody. And now a chance for Salem going down 2-on-1. Tries to go to the backhand, and Wilson says calmly, I got this. A big hit right there, and that will unfortunately be a penalty on Owen Kelly, as we have an injury here to Luke Barton, who is down. Yeah, big hit right in front of us, and Barton is able to skate on his own, but we might not see him for the rest of this game. We'll see what the trainers have to say about this. Trainer had started to come out, but instead has decided to go back to his home.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they got him on boarding, but that was a big, heavy thump. I mean, you could feel it up here, up in the scorer's booth, and that will send a message to Salem right away, I think.
Well, we'll see what Jake Barton, his brother, can do on the face-off, able to get the victory. Sends it down here. Jake has the puck, sends it back to his defense, and going around. Again, a 5-on-4 shot from a distance, goes just deflected wide. Good job by Salem, deflecting it around. Shot from afar, unable to hit any part of a body. Doing a great job, and saved by Wilson.
Good job there by Salem. They controlled the first 30 seconds of that power play. Everything on the perimeter, but they did get a couple decent looks on Wilson, and it's a good start for the Blue Devils there.
Well, Kelly called for roughing is the official call. And now look at this, a chance for the Knights. Going down the other way, just tries to deflect it, but it goes the other way. Brian Baumgartner doing a great job there. Now pass goes across the ice. And now deflected right into a Knights. Skates it around, tries to make some moves, sends it in the corner. That's very smart by Velez right there, just to make sure that kills some time off this power play. Penalty kill looking good so far for the Knights. Still with 58 seconds to go. Sends it around. Here's Jake Barton. Barton sends it back to his defensive. Defensive has a little issue here. That's Max Condon. Condon got to try to deflect one the other way. Unable to, and now here we go with Lassard going up the other way. And we have a whistle. I
went into the net, I think.
Unfortunate for that to happen, is he was just trying to send it the other way. Thankfully, that will not be a 2-minute penalty.
Yeah, 40 seconds left, but you're right. This has been a really good kill for them. First couple, 30 seconds of that, Blue Devils were able to put some pressure on, but the rest of this last minute has been all Manchester.
Well, Lassard does not win that face-off, as was won by Jason Ciarcia. Going around the net, looking to find anyone open, sends it back to his demon. Looking, thinking, sends it across ice. Oh, if that was a one-timer, if that was a Pasternak one-timer, that would have been in the net for sure. But obviously we're not watching the Bruins, we're watching Salem, Manchester here. Skates around, nice deflection right there. This is why number 17, Lucas Tafe, is an assistant, as he makes plays like that you want leading your team. Now the penalty is over. Great job by Manchester killing that. And Owen Kelly comes in, fresh legs, gets that puck, and he goes to take it the other way. Look at him go. Sends it around. Wants the puck back. Just unable to put it behind the goalie. Now Manchester, there's some chances. Goes wide, and Salem got to come around the other way. Good pass right there, going around. Jason Ciarcia, certainly one of their top players for Salem. Tough pass right there into the legs, and into the penalty box it goes. So we will get a whistle. 11:35 remaining in this scoreless game.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes in. We haven't seen anything particularly good for a scoring chance. There's been some shots on net, but you're right. There was a chance from the dot, the right faceoff dot for a one-timer, but it got caught up in his skates and couldn't unload that one. But it was there for the taking.
And now, face-off win by Manchester. Shot by Kelly, just misses, hits some glass. Now, try to stop it at the blue line. A big open ice hit, and another than Owen Kelly doing that.
Who else?
Oh, big hit into the boards. This game is starting to get physical here for sure. 3 hits in a matter of 10 seconds. And now, Salem trying to get something going. Sends it deep into the corner. Kelly spins it around. Gets it over to Mack. Mack tries to get it out, unable to. Hits a man and goes into the corner. Kelly tries another check there on Max Condon. And now puck comes back, goes to Barton. Barton high over the net. Salem still keeps possession in front and blocked away. Would have been a high stick if that had been touched. Instead, back to a shot from the point. Now we got a lost stick by Ryan Martin, and a whistle comes.
Yeah, another big hit from Kelly behind the net. I think we've had 9 or 10 solid body checks in this game. So if this is 10 body checks in less than 5 minutes, we're in for a big heavy game, and it's going to be physical. And I would not be surprised to see a scrum at some point, given these two teams.
Nick Duclos, Adam Hody, and Jake Lassard out here, and a good stoppage right here by Landon Wilson. I hear Jeremy Baker telling his players, use your body more, get physical. And not like they haven't been. Ty Adams loses the puck behind the net. Centering feed, Wilson pushes it aside. Now down low, finds a man. Shot is deflected into the net. A save right there on Lucas Tafe, able to stop that shot from coming anywhere close to Wilson, and we will get a face-off. 10-13 remaining.
Salem dominating the zone time, obviously, with the penalty, the power play. That's a big part of it, but
Vincent Aliola loses the face-off for the Knights. Oh, excuse me, not the Knights, but the Devils. And a shot from afar. Down low. Now out they go. Let's see what Manchester can do. Lassard pushes it up. Oh, nice defensive work by the Blue Devils. Well, big hit from behind. That's going to go for a penalty. So the Blue Knights will get their second power play early in this game.
Yeah, Kyle, they're going to get Lucas Tafe on the cross check there.
And going to go for an icing, but it won't matter. It will go down that way. And now 9:42 remaining. And again, some work to be done here by the Blue Knights trying to get this all squared away.
Yeah, Tafe's got the cross check there at the blue line on the freshman Doty. So that's going to tilt the ice yet again for another 2 minutes. We'll have to see if Manchester can sustain another extended attack here from Salem.
And a face-off won by the Blue Devils. Shot from afar, hits high above Wilson. Sends it down, but no one is there. And this is going to be huge for the Knights to kill some time off the clock.
Yeah, big break there for for Manchester.
Manchester penalty, number 17, Lucas Tate.
Now behind the net it goes. Taking their time. Shot from the point, and Wilson eats it up like the Cookie Monster.
Great job by Wilson to track that one. Salem's had a few shots that have gone over the net. That one actually on net and through a screen, so great job by Wilson to find that puck and gobble it up.
Now, another face-off. One, Kelly sends it far down. Couple bounces, goalie does not even come out to get it. We haven't even had to say the goalie's name right now so far from Salem, and that's number 1, Colby Savignon. Sent down. Kelly gonna get it first, and he sends it high off the glass and down. This is why it's huge for Kelly to stay out of the box. He is able to use his strong wrists and form to be able to send the puck. We'll see his sister Elizabeth in tomorrow's girls game. That's a 4:20 start, but for now we'll see what the boys can do. Still 45 seconds remaining on this penalty kill for the Knights. Nice shot, and that goes straight into the net. And none other than the captain, Jake Barton, able to put the Blue Devils up 1-0.
Yeah, kind of a soft shot there. It just kind of, I think it looked like it went under his elbow, between his chest protector and his elbow, and just found his way to the net. So,
well, 8:22 remaining still in this first period, and now Knights got to figure out what to do. It's only the third goal they've given up so far this season. They were 15-2.
Well, I guarantee Coach will tell
And
him.
now we do have an injury going off the ice, and that is other than Luke Barton, who was hit on that Owen Kelly roughing penalty. He is a junior, and hopefully his season isn't over. Get that squared away, but he was holding his elbow or shoulder. I wasn't really sure, but that's a big loss for Salem for sure.
Yeah, Manchester's
big hit right there. Now taken by the Knights, centering feed, and push aside.
Salem goal, scored by number 11, Jake Barton.
Listen to the PA announcer.
Assistant number 21, running Kane. Time of the goal, 6 minutes and 38 seconds.
All right, 6 minutes, 38 seconds was the official goal. Barton got the goal, and Brennan Chain gets the assist on that power play goal. Now, this game is going fast right now, 7:23 remaining, and we have an offsides called.
Yeah, halfway through the first period here, it's been mostly all Salem. Manchester's got to stay out of the box. I mean, it's obvious two of their key players, Tafe and Kelly, have each taken a shift in the penalty box, and it causes a huge disruption to the flow for this team, and they're going to need to figure that out. Play aggressive, play physical, but you got to play clean.
Oh, that's the name of the game right there. It's the NHIA Division I hockey matchup. Big hit right there. Barton took down number 23 in Mac Tripp, and now Mac getting bodied up, centering feed, and now we have a whistle, and we'll see if this goes on Mac or if this goes on Barton.
Yeah, I think it's going on Barton.
Barton has his arms out in the air like, what are you talking about? It wasn't me.
He does not like the call, but...
Well, this will put the Knights on their first power play of this evening. They're 1 for 2 on the penalty kill, but now... Oh, the Kings this year. I'm so used to them being the Knights. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this will be a big power play. You're right, Kyle. This is a key 2-minute shift here.
Well, coming into the face-off circle, Joe Velez able to win it. Now
right there,
centering
Tafe.
cross off the crossbar.
Great look for Tafe, though.
Owen sends it back down. Loses the puck out of the zone. It goes. Tough one right there for Velez, but sending the other way. Shot and easily taken care of by Savio. The junior goaltender for Salem says, no worries there, guys.
Yeah, great look for Tafe off the face-off. He had the upper corner. He was ripping it, and it just got deflected. He knew it, too. His reaction was so strong. He knew he had a goal right there.
Glove hit, glove side, and he just said, hey, I play baseball, too.
That's right.
And now boarded up, sent across the ice, shot there, deflected, hit a bunch of players. Brian Baumgartner tried to get that goal. Goes down the other end of the ice, and now Owen Kelly bringing it up. Like his sophomore year at Central, we saw a lot of that from him and his brother.
Sure did.
Sent down, trying to find the perfect shot. Baumgartner looks for it. Off the boards, that was a pretty great pass right there. Shot, just goes wide of the net. Sent around, still taken care of by the Kings. Shot from a distance, pushed wide, centering, and unable to get it. Great save right there by Baumgartner again to keep it in the zone. He sends it across the ice, unable to find a body. Now still 37 seconds remaining on this power play for Manchester. Blocked. Kelly gets the puck, looking, he sets up, shot, and Savio says, I got this. And we will get a line change and kind of see what's going on here.
Good job by Salem. They were very calm in their own zone, played the box well. They really couldn't clear the puck, but they didn't get crazy and get themselves out of position. So it's a tough test here for Manchester.
Well, we'll see what Lucas Tafe can do. He comes out on the ice along with Mac Tripp and I see Adam Hody as well on defense. And a whistle has been called. It looks like it will be an offsides. And the faceoff will come with 19 seconds remaining on the power play. Still a 1-0 Salem lead. Oh, I was wrong. Apparently the faceoff's going to come still in the zone. Must have been a hand pass. Face off. Oh, and it gets past Manchester's Adam Hody. Goes all the way down to Landon Wilson. Wilson gonna send it off. Stolen by Salem. Gonna send it back behind the net. And now look at this, skating up the ice. Lucas Tafe gets around one man, gets into the zone. Looking, tries to make a move. And it's kind of now Salem out of the box and into their zone they go. Mac Tripp takes the body, tries to send it around, and now finally we'll see what Ryan Martin can do. Martin's pass out of the zone, deflected off a skate, and now sent down into the other zone, and we'll get another line change for Manchester. Fresh legs, huge, Daryl.
Yeah, this is a big stretch here. They didn't score on that power play, so they're going to need to make sure they don't go down 2-0 here. Ooh, big hit.
And now pass across. It's got to be taken by Salem. Salem got to start bringing it up, but they lose it. And now try to get into the zone. A great job by Andrew McLaughlin. And now a tripping call will come against Manchester. And this will be power play number 3, 4:09 remaining in this. And now heading into the box, none other than Andrew Blaze.
Yeah, he got his stick right in the skate, and it looked like the Salem Blue Devil was not going to go down, but then he kind of lost his footing. I'm not sure if there was a little performance in there or not, but they got the call.
Well, whatever works, I guess, some days. And Salem loses it and has to come out of the zone. Come around, looks pretty good for Max Condon getting into the zone. Goes around the net. Back behind. Sends it out to Jake Barton, who is the goal scorer in the game. Oh, off the post and out of the zone it goes. A little miscommunication on the Blue Devils side. They run into each other. And now, still taken by Barton. Barton's certainly a force on the ice. Playing with a little bit more vengeance now with his brother being out of the game.
That's right.
Shot into Wilson, and he will cover up for a faceoff. 3:24 remaining in this first period, and 1:15 remaining in this this third power play of the game for Salem.
Yeah, hit the iron on that one too. That was almost another goal. So this has been quite a powerful presence here for Salem.
Barton sends it across. Wilson, great job, still in front of the net. Still over the net. My gosh, Wilson got very lucky right there. You don't expect two of your opposing teammates to be standing in front of you with the puck. But kudos to what just happened there and keeping this a 1-0 game.
Yeah, that was a flurry of opportunity there.
Great move right there. Wow, Jackson Maeda doing a great job. Sends it down. Stolen out of the zone. That'll be a delayed offsides. They're waiting to get all the Salem players out, and now a weak pass. I think it was supposed to be a little bit. Oh, now look at this, a 2-on-1. Can they make something happen? Oh my good gosh. Try to go top side stick hand, and unfortunately did not work out. And now 10 seconds remains on the Salem power play. Shot, try to go near side, and wow.
Yeah, Nick Duclos tried to hit Tafe in stride, but it was a soft pass, didn't quite get there. Salem picked it up, but Tafe stole it, made a little move, and went right to the net with a great shot. Just couldn't bury it home. You could tell the frustration immediately kind of gave Salem a little punch there right after because he knew he should have scored.
It's Vincent Aola against Velez here on the face-off. Oh, Velez getting kicked out, and now it'll be Brian Baumgartner on the late switch. Baumgartner loses the face-off shot. Landon Wilson able to stick it away. Now back behind the net. Waiting to see what happens. Power play is over for Salem. Kings have killed 2 out of the 3. Still down 1-0 though, under the last 2 minutes of this first period. Down away it goes. See what Joe Coughlin can do. Joe, returning player from last year, loses the puck. A great job right there by his teammate and to make sure that it comes back to them. But now Salem with some room, but blocked. And now look at this, coming the other way. Manchester the chance. Shot, and Savio will hold on to that with 1:29 remaining, Daryl.
Lucas Tafe again down the wing. I mean, this kid he wants to score, he expects to score, and he's got to get up in his step that just gets him out ahead of those Blue Devils. And I mean, with this many shots that he's had, he's gonna bury a couple here. It's just a matter of time.
Certainly get the shot counts after the first intermission. Get word on that. Face-off 1. Manchester has a chance. Down low. It's just pushed away into the corner, but still deep in the zone. It's taken after a check. Can't get a shot away. Devils will take the puck, and now with momentum will come the other way. Backhanded into the zone. Now look at this shot. It just goes wide. Jason Garcia. PA announcer has a little issue with the microphone, but 1 minute remaining.
We've all been there.
Sends it deep across ice. Manchester, if they can get possession, has a chance. And now here they go, 1-on-1. Tries to make a move. Unfortunately, the move was a turnover, but you know, he did his best. 30 seconds remaining here. Mac Tripp takes it, sends it into the zone. Now onside, the slapper. Oh, Owen Kelly with the goal right there to tie it up with 25 seconds remaining in this first period. What a shot right there, a rocket.
Absolutely important goal right there. Kelly leading the way at the big penalty earlier with the heavy hit. Had just kind of tried to make a move there, a little finesse play. Wasn't able to get through, and then he just does what he does best and blasts the puck. And that ties this game up. Huge goal with under 30 seconds left in the first.
So Dano Chara would be proud of that right there. That was a bullet that got right past Savio, and now, Daryl, we have a tied game. And not what we're expecting after that first goal, 6:23 into the first period. But, you know, it's why we play 45 minutes and not just 6 minutes.
It's true.
Out of the zone it goes, and the final seconds tick off, and we have a tie game at the first intermission. PA announcer still having some issues here, but we are not, as Manchester Public Television proud to cover NHIAA sports here for the Manchester area, and we will take a quick break here and let the Zamboni do its job. Dale Johnson and Kyle Levy for Manchester Public Television. We'll be back for the second intermission after this. Again, a tie game, 1-1. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a bit. As the final seconds tick off of this first intermission, a tie game at 1 here at JFK Coliseum. Daryl Johnson, Kyle Levy for Manchester Public Television. And Daryl, we found out some information in the intermission as officially Luke Barton, who was on the wrong side of that big hit by Owen Kelly, has been sent to the hospital with a possibly dislocated shoulder. So they will be without one of their junior forwards, Salem. But now we'll see what can happen here. But on the other end of things, Manchester 1 for 3 on the penalty kill. They got to stay out of the box if they have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. That's what I was going to say. I mean, 3 penalties in the first period. That's put yourself in trouble. They are very fortunate to be tied up 1-1. And Kyle, you know, I know you had went and got the stats there. I was a little surprised to hear you say that both sides had 6 shots on net. Was it 6?
7 shots total, but 1 went in for both sides. And overall, I mean, it felt like Salem controlled much of that first period with being on the power play 3 times. So we'll see what this second period, still my first hockey game of the year. I'm a little rusty in a lot of ways, but it's we'll see what we can do as Salem will now be going left to right across your screen with Manchester in the white jerseys. Will be going right to left, and face-off won by Salem. Good job there by Jake Barton to win that face-off, the goal scorer, as both sides have had one of their leaders score the goal, with Owen Kelly scoring with 35 seconds remaining in that first period. The assistant captain, as Barton is the captain for the Knights, who had that goal with 6:23 assist on that one, went to number 21 in Brennan Shane. Big hit right there on Kelly, and another big hit. Now we have a King down. Puck, and now he's still waiting for Manchester to get possession, and this is a big one right here, as that is Mac Tripp who is down, and Landon Wilson kind of talking to him right here. Slow to get up, loses his mouth guard and everything, and now he is slowly getting to his feet, talking to the goalie here. He has a big hit up high towards his head, and the trainer, who is busy in the first period with Jake Barton going out, or Luke Barton going out, will now talk to Mac Tripp. Let's see where Mac goes. If he goes into the box, no, he's going to go to the bench, and the faceoff will come deep down into the King zone, and now kicked out of the faceoff circle, and Barton for Salem loses it. Now behind the net it goes. Nice passing around by Adam Hody. Tries to send it up, sends it too far away from Ryan Martin. Tries to get it out. It's still Salem doing a good job. And all I'm hoping for is the Kings don't make any sort of penalties here, as you know, they're kind of getting scared and intimidated, I guess, in some ways, with the puck deep in their zone. Out in front, and now finally Manchester able to get it out of the zone and sends it down. Really looking for a line change here. A big, and now looks like coming off will be Adam Hody, who is really being a little too rough there, and he will come into the box, and now Salem will be on the power play for the 4th time in this game.
Yeah, both these teams want to be physical. Salem shows that to start the period with 2 big, heavy checks on the premier Manchester defensemen. Both of them go down hard. Tripp, of course, comes off the ice, and you get the pushing and shoving, a little scrum here in front of the benches. It's physical.
Owen Kelly will be taking the face-off here, and he is able to win that. And now can Manchester get it out? Oh, looks like they're going to come on the offensive side. Tries to go for the soft self-pass, just did not work. And now Manchester looking good on this penalty kill so far. Sends it down deep. Going to take to Max Condon. Condon, who's got some size to him for sure. He's loses the puck up front. Center ice hit almost, and that's sent down there. Good job by Owen Kelly again. So, Hody with the roughing call. Still a minute 15 on the Salem power play. Sent down, backhanded try, and Wilson eats it up. I'm just going to nickname him the Cookie Monster, because he's eating up everything here.
Another tricky save. He was moving to his right. The puck came back to his glove side, and he had to scoop it out of the sky. And that was good awareness, good eyes from the goaltender.
Now taking the face-off, Max Condon. Won by Manchester, but being down a man makes it tough for them to get to that puck. Now sent down Condon, sends it across. Sent, just wide of the net, shot by Jackson Mayata. not Mazda Miata.
No.
Back around the net it goes. Out to Condon. Condon shoots high up off the glass, way above Wilson, who's and now look at this, an opportunity for the Kings. Tries to, he's had a man streaking to a 2-on-1 and still keeps the puck in the zone. And now 30 seconds remaining. Salem coming the other way, sends it down deep, and now we'll have another Manchester penalty right there. It'll be on Nick Duclos, who tries to go with the lower body check, just not able to, and now he will have to sit in there for 2 minutes, and now a 5-on-3 for just 24 seconds, and a bad penalty right there.
Yeah, ill-advised. The puck was already dumped in. He went out and took the legs out, but the defenseman did not have the puck anymore, and that turns out to be an interference call.
Now sent down. Salem wins the shot, hits off a Salem player, and now Manchester gets the puck and is able to get it out of the zone. 10 seconds left on this 5-on-3 before it comes a 5-on-4. Now changing up, coming out onto the ice is none other than Brian Bumgartner, who will have some fresh legs here. Landon Wilson will cover it up, and we will get another face-off with $1:27 remaining on this 5-on-4.
Yeah, if Manchester can kill this off, I think it's going to give them a huge boost of momentum. We'll start to see some of that counterattack going the other way, but they're just getting themselves in trouble all night here.
Oh, big collision. Owen Kelly, certainly, it seems like they have a vendetta against him for sure for taking out Luke Barton. Yeah, and now we have a cross-check here, or interference it looks like. Who is this going to go on? I'm very intrigued at what the referee has decided here. It's going to go on Salem to number 9, Anthony Crescenzo, the defenseman. And now, for 1:16, we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey. Love me some 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah. Open ice. You're right, though. Kelly's got a target on his back today.
Kelly with a shot. In front. It's in the back of the net. Look at that. Right on the penalty kill. And Manchester able to get it into the net. Looks like it's going to be given to number 15, Brian Bumgartner. He is the first one to high-five his teammates and the goalie. And Manchester goes up 2-1.
Kelly putting on a clinic today between the physical play and scoring a goal. Then he sets up that big one with a blast from the point. So great job from this team tonight so far.
Well, Salem wins the faceoff. Still a 4-on-4 for another 1:05. And Manchester spreads it out wide. Shot saved right there. Good attempt by Jake Lassard. Good defensive work by Martin, but unable to get it. Puck goes down the other way. Now Manchester tries to backhand out, gonna be stopped, and Barton, look at this! Barton trying to tie it up himself in front. Wilson finally covers it up, and we will get a face-off with 31 seconds to go on this 4-on-4.
Big saves there for Wilson, keeps this game a 2-1 game. That would be a bit deflating to give up a short-handed goal there, especially after the exciting go-ahead goal from Baumgartner.
And now Manchester kind of loses the face-off, goes behind the net. Working around is Gavin Doughty. Trying to center to Doughty, unable to. Sends it back. And now, still not out of the zone. If he can pass it up, there's an opportunity for Manchester, but unable to. A backhanded sent down low, and a kind of bit of a mid-line change there. Stick kind of went up on Velez with Velez there, but sent down to Wilson. Into the corner goes. Centering feed, no one there, goes way out of the zone, all the way back to number 16 and Caden Leahy. Leahy almost hits the referee. Apparently he doesn't like the referee. Shot goes back behind Sauvignon. And now for 18 seconds, Manchester will have a 5-on-4 now, trying to add to their lead here. 2 unanswered goals so far have allowed the Kings to take the lead. Kelly with a move, shot, kind of blocked, and it's going to be sent down the other way, and that will do it for the power play for Manchester. But a 4-on-4 goal has helped them take the lead. Salem's doing a good job of forechecking, I gotta say. They've been very impressive to see what they can do. Back to the point, shot, great pad save right there. Shot was none other than Jackson Mieta.
Yeah, good positioning from Wilson. Good technique overall, allows him to handle that puck and deflect it into the corner. But you're right, the Salem team, when they're even strength, their forecheck game is solid. And Kelly, I've been watching him obviously all night long. He's making a name for himself, but certainly a targeted man. He's been hit a couple times at open ice, and they're making sure they know that he knows they're around.
Wilson, very nice to be able to cover that up, as it looked like a kind of a misplay there by the Manchester player. I don't have a number 9 on my roster sheet, so we'll have to see who that might be later on. Face off. Manchester goes across the way. Martin tries to get it out of the zone. He does. Gets it past the defenseman and everything, and he'll go deep into the Salem zone. Great move by Jackson Mieta right there. And now quickly moving it up. Blue Devils sends it back, and now Manchester will steal that back and go into the zone. Here we go with number 9. Sent down.
Good shot.
Hits the defenseman. Mieta, the captain there. And now a race here, and it will be called an icing. So with 8:13 to go, the faceoff will come down in front of us. Advantage to Manchester.
Yeah, we don't know who number 9 is, but Coach Baker gave him an earful when he came off the ice. I'm not quite sure what that was about, but the mystery man.
Face-off won by Manchester. Sent back, backhanded try by Joe Coughlin. Velez over there. Battle in the corner. Still fighting. And now sent up. And, just barely out of the zone right there. Great attempt. Sent down. Savio sends it to the corner. Now McLaughlin loses it. Now look at this. Offsides. Yeah. Oh my. The Salem bench just all yelled in disbelief, but offsides is the call, and it'll come back in the Manchester zone, as that's where the pass started from.
Yeah, he was off by just the width of a blade, but he was definitely offside. It's a correct call by the linesman.
Velez versus Barton on the face-off. Barton with the win. Now fighting over there is Velez. They both go down, and they're both going to go off, and we will get another 4-on-4, Daryl.
Matching roughing calls, I would guess.
Oh, interesting to see, as a Joe Velez will go off, as well as number 6, Owen Doherty. Oh, they're going to call it a 5-on-5, not a 4-on-4. Well, here we go. Brian Baumgartner loses the face-off. Sent around. Mac Tripp keeps it in. Goes down deep. Here we go with Baumgartner getting it. Taken away by Salem. Still behind his net, though. Dangerous area. Bad pass. Manchester had a chance. Still has a chance. Still keeping it in. And Baumgartner will get the puck. Surrounded by a couple guys. He goes down, but no penalty called. Mac not able to keep that in the zone.
Oh, that's a slash right in Tripp's face.
Tripp down on one knee right now, and that will be a penalty on number 21 and Brennan Shane. He has an assist in the game, and now he will spend 2 minutes in the box, and Manchester will get 2 full minutes, their second power play of the game. Mac Tripp having a rough go of it today.
Yeah, he's taking a beating so far.
He's going to need some Aleve later on from the way things are going, maybe even a heating pad, but helping his team any way that he can. That's what a captain does. Lucas Tafe on the face-off, spun around, eventually won by Manchester. Look at the speed right there on Nick Duclos. Stops, spins, sends it back to Kelly, back to Duclos. Tries to do a fancy pass, gets it around. Now back to Tafe. Tafe sends it over to Baumgartner, and Kelly blocked up. Still has possession somehow. Sends it over to Baumgartner. Baumgartner will slow it down a little bit. Looking. Oh, he misses the pass or shot. Manchester really going to fight for possession here. A big hit right there by Ryan Martin. Pass is just not being precise so far. Still able to keep possession, but this has been a tough one right here. Sends it back to the zone. Shot. A great save right there by the leg pad of Sauvignon. 1 minute remaining on this power play for Manchester. They get the puck behind the net. Nearly turned over. Nice job by the penalty kill of Salem right there. That's a good job by Brody Chisholm. Now into the zone they go. Nice move. Tries to go for the sneaky shot, but Sauvignon had it clean. Shot. Oh, pad save again. And Manchester player has lost his stick, and the puck will come out. Barton with a shot. Deflected. 20 seconds remains on the power play for Manchester, but Salem keeps the puck deep into Manchester's zone. Around the net it goes, now in front, try to deflect it.
Lassard's still without a stick out there, so he's gonna just...
So basically it's a 4-on-4, and the final seconds run off, and that will do it. But look at Manchester, opportunity here, getting pushed around, tries to go around the net, but bodied pretty well, and now he loses his stick. Oh, out in front, shot, save again, and Sauvignon says, I got you, boys. Andrew McLaughlin gonna be thinking about that as he hits the pillow tonight.
Yeah, on the doorstep, just couldn't get it upstairs, and a couple chances there to bury it home, but Salem does a good job of fending off that one. Yeah, he'll be thinking about that tonight.
Good sportsmanship right there by Mac Tripp, being nice and giving the goalie the stick. And now looks like we have a penalty on Salem again, so another 5-on-4 opportunity for Manchester. I didn't see what happened there, Daryl. I just know that number 9 and Anthony Crescenzo is in the box. Shot. Try to get a bouncing puck past the goalie, unable to. And now, pass in front. No, it still has an opportunity. Goes back to the point. Misses one guy. Shot. Hits a lot of blue in front, and out of the zone it goes. I thought Baumgartner was going to get a chance at making this a 3-1 game, but unable to. Now deep into the zone it goes.
Another big hit down here.
A big ovation from the fans on that. And looks like we get an offsides on that.
Yeah, this is, you can see why these are two of the better teams in the state. Very physical play, smart players. There's maybe been a little bit of undisciplined penalties here, but it's from a couple teams trying to establish a tone. And you can see 2-1 right now, so great game we got going.
3:55 remaining in this second period. Face-off win by Manchester. Martin backhanded, not able to get it. Ends up on the stick of Lassard. Lassard sends it back. Oh, unable to keep it in the zone. A tough one right there by Adam Hody. Back and forth they go, playing a little past the puck. And now Salem with an opportunity. But now, around they go. Manchester really trying to figure out how to get it out of the zone. Oh, goes out of play right there, and it almost hits the official, the scorer official, I guess you could say.
Yeah, Tripp put his hand out and just deflected into the scorer's box. So,
well, 28 seconds remains on this power play.
we have not seen a lot of 5-on-5 time this game.
This second period has been something else, I can say that. And shot down that gets right past Bumgartner. He will get the puck behind Wilson, stops, and now here they go on the attack. Let's see what the Kings can do. Goes Kelly, takes a guy down, but loses his stick, and now he is taken out by two guys. Can they get the goal? And it will be officially stoppage in play. And the referee has his arm up in the air, and it looks like Caden Leahy is gonna go to the box, and another power play opportunity for Manchester.
Yeah, Kelly lost his stick there in the offensive zone. He kicks the puck into the boards, gets hit, goes down hard, draws the penalty. It was just a veteran play there from the senior.
Waiting to see what the official says. It's gonna be a 5-minute penalty right there.
Wow. Wow.
That's a big one right there.
Huge opportunity here for the Knights. Oh, the Knights, the Kings, excuse me.
I'm going to verify that after this intermission. I could have sworn it was the Knights, but maybe I'm thinking the Golden Knights. I don't know. Same colors.
Yeah, it does look like Vegas.
Well, here we go. A 5-minute penalty. And, well, for the first 10 seconds, Salem says, we got this.
5 minutes, 40.
Yep.
Oh, into the scorer's box again. My good gosh.
Look out.
I'm glad I'm not down in that area.
Yeah, we are a little more elevated, so we have some time to react, I think, Kyle.
I mean, this is my 4th year doing hockey, and thankfully I have not been hit by a puck just yet. But now with the stoppage in play, 2:28 remaining, 2-1. Manchester trying to make it 3. Oh, loses the puck, and now look at this. Salem with an opportunity. Gavin Dowdy.
Good job by Kelly. Just enough to disrupt that.
Just used his upper body to strength. Now trying to get around Bumgartner. Bumgartner trying to spin back. Well done by Jackson Mieta. Kelly tries to softly send it down, unable to. He gets the puck. Shot deflected right there. Well done by Lucas Tafe, trying to get another goal. He's already had a heck of a weekend last weekend, trying to make it more. Kelly sends it back, but does not see the blue jersey. Thankfully, the blue jersey did not expect that pass. And Gavin Dowdy is going to be thinking about that in his sleep. That's like an interception pick 6 right there in his hands, and he lost it.
Chandler Jones.
We don't want to go back to that. No. It's already tough being the first day of winter here. We don't want to be too depressing for the people at home. But opportunity here for Salem, unable to keep possession, and now with Manchester, got to get something going here. They have not looked very comfortable on the power play at all, and this is a 5-minute. They should be able to figure something out here. Hit down. Oh, it's going to be called for a hand pass. 1 minute remaining in this second period. Lone goal scored by Manchester in this period.
Yeah, it's strange the way they haven't really sustained zone time, but then they'll just spring for a goal. So it's just all of a sudden it'll look okay, and then boom, they score. So it's an interesting dynamic here with this Manchester team right now.
3 minutes and 9 seconds remains on this 5-minute boarding penalty. And now we have a stoppage in play. Great head of lettuce right there by number 15, Brian Bumgartner, but he is having helmet issues and he's got to come off the ice. And now, face-off 1, Manchester gonna send it down. Now it's a battle of who can skate the fastest. Oh, it's gonna go for an icing though. 52 seconds remaining now. 7 seconds come off on that long pass, hoping to not make the blue line, and Unfortunately, it did.
Yeah, not much doing yet so far in this major, which is good for Salem because they don't want to go down 3-1 here to end this period. It's going to be tough to come back on.
Now changing all over the place by Salem. Calling a bootleg, I guess. Oh, Wilson gonna just cover it up, says no, not messing around with that. And kind of seemed like an audible call by Salem there, as a lot of players are in move.
Yeah, a little false start maybe.
Jackson Mieta, Max Condon, big Max Condon, mind you. I mean, look at the size of this guy in the face-off circle.
You got tossed.
Well, that's fine with me, as now it's going to be Jake Barton, the goal scorer for Salem. Back behind the net. This is kind of wild to see that Manchester is having such trouble behind in their own zone, but now making some moves, trying to spin around, and unfortunately goes all the way back to Kelly. Great moves there by Nick Duclos. And into the zone. 25 seconds remaining, and now a 2-1-0 for Salem. Salem shot and a goal on a 5-on-4 with 19 seconds. The Devils tied up 2-2. I want to put the blame on Andrew Arndt for showing up to witness that, so thank you, Andrew, for that. We'll see him in the third period for this game, but either way, a good job right there of defending the zone and putting defense to offense by Salem.
Yeah, nothing the goaltender can do there. 2-0. It's just, you're dead in the water in that situation.
That was face-off won by Manchester. Sent across the ice. Now back the other way. Just 10 seconds ago. Don't want to do anything like the New England Patriots the other day. So gonna just kind of let this go. Take the time to go into the intermission with still 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining on the power play for Manchester, but a goal by Salem to end this second period kind of deflates the wind in the sails of Manchester, and we'll see what this third period can bring, Daryl.
Yeah, it's frustrating to have that big 5-minute major, and you know, Kelly did a great job of drawing that penalty, but they just really could not establish any sort of attack. And then they have the breakdown at the blue line, give up the 2-0 breakaway, and unfortunately Wilson, what's he going to do in that spot 2-0? You know, it's tough. Now we're tied. It really should not be a tie game, but you know, that's hockey, and here we are.
Well, we'll take a break here for this second intermission. Let the Zamboni do its work. Kyle Heavey, Andrew Nart will be coming for the third period. My name is Kyle Heavey from Manchester Public Television. We'll be back after this. Stay tuned. Well, the last 15 seconds of this second intermission come off the board, and Manchester and Salem both tied up at 2-2. Kyle Heavey, Daryl Johnston, and now Andrew Arndt here to do the third period of this Division I AHIA hockey regular season matchup. And Andrew, you were able to see this Manchester squad on Saturday when they were able to win 7-1 versus Bishop Brady, Merrimack Valley, and Concord Christian. And you know a lot of these players. How are you feeling that they are doing so far this season?
Well, they're 2-0, so they've had a pretty good season so far. 17 combined goals in 3 games really says a lot, and only 4 given up. So they've really got a lot of offense. But the thing is their power play has not really been great this year. It hasn't been their strongest suit. You know, everything besides the power play looks pretty good. Offense, defense, goaltending of Landon Wilson, but just definitely the power play would be the thing for this team to work on.
Well, they have 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining on this 5-on-4. And I was talking to assistant coach Eric Fisher. Big shot right there, right off the face-off. And he was saying that they're working on things. They've had 2 relatively easy games to start the season, and now this has been their first real test, and this is going to be an interesting last 14 minutes and 40 seconds of this game number 3 of the season here for Manchester.
Someone will go home with their first loss tonight.
And now a shot
both
right
undefeated.
there. Manchester trying to set something up. Shot over the net it goes.
Oh, it's a beautiful
chance. Not able to get it into the back of the net. Kind of a battle in the corner here. Manchester pulls it out, tries to get around. Looking. Gonna pass it eventually down to the defenseman. Looking to take a shot, deflected, and in front, covered up by Salmio.
Yeah, with Tafer on the boards there, found Bumgarner for a decent shot on that. It's a good start to this third period. They look a little more poised in the offensive zone.
Shout out to Erica, Lucas's #1 fan here in the stands. She's down there screaming and yelling, and for big number 17 to get something on the board here.
He had 4 goals on Saturday, so
well, it
definitely deserves it.
Big shot right there. Wow, Salvio able to take that off the blocker out in front, and Salem able to push it away.
Unable to clear though.
Bumgarner sends it across. Shot right there, Tafe. Looking for it. We had a tough spot right here. Now again, attempt right off the big leg pads. You can hear the boom right there. Oh, off the shin pad. And now it looks what could be a cross check. It's been a battle right there. Now into the zone it goes. Still trying to fight for it. Now Salem has an opportunity. Still in the zone. Manchester really striking out here. There's 20 seconds remaining as Landon Wilson just falls on his rear end. Thankfully the puck was in the opposite end of the ice.
That could have been ugly for sure.
Now backhanded try. 10 seconds remaining on this 5-minute boarding penalty.
Kings have had all the chances in the world.
In front and held on to. 3 seconds will remain. I did the shot totals. Manchester had 15 shots total with 2 going in, while on the other side, Salem 16 shots with 2 going in. So Salem has had a little bit more opportunities to get the puck in the back of the net. And at the same time, we got a lookout for Jake Barton trying to go for the hat trick, has both the goals for Salem. Face off here, deep into the Manchester zone. And shot. Oh. Hop high. There it is.
Oh, look at that.
Puck deflected high up off of Sauvignon and able to get the puck and put it into the back of the net, holding his jersey right there is Brian Bumgarner, the junior defenseman, going to be credited with that goal. And looks like with 12:45 remaining, Manchester will have to play great defense to get their 3rd win of the season.
Will they get credit for a power play goal on that? I didn't see if it was...
No, the power play had just ended, but a great shot. And we'll see if Tafe gets the assist on that. It was a big collision right there. Martin goes down. Shot goes wide behind the net. And now...
Oh, here comes
making a move. Bumgarner trying to go for number 2, and he goes down in a fury, sliding. This is a fresh sheet of ice, so everyone's sliding around as now Salem brings it out of the net. 2-on-2. It's now 3-on-3 shot. Wilson up for the challenge.
Only Tripp will get the assist on that, but I mean Kobe Chavageau just couldn't hold on. It was a powerful shot from the point by Tripp, and easy rebound for Bumgarner to put it in.
Yeah, great job by Bumgarner being in a good spot there to clean up and bury that home for the 3rd goal. Huge start here for the 3rd period.
Calm the trash man. Bumgarner able to eat it up and put it in. Kelly looking to get that puck. Finally gets it, sends it off the boards, but now takes a bad hop. Salem able to get the goal.
As a really
right
bad
there,
bounce.
look at the hat trick by Jake Barton, and his teammates are celebrating with him as that was a bad bounce off the boards. And now, make note, his brother was been taken to the hospital after a shoulder injury early in this game, and his brother is really making it known that he wants to win this game for Luke. And Jake Barton looking to be possibly the player of the game the way things are going. Mac Tripp sends it back, hits off his own teammate, Duclos. Mac has to go back. Tough one right there for Wilson. I mean, that was just... Barton has a great little snapshot, and now we got a pair of players down, and again, that is Barton and Mac Tripp, the 2 captains and the assistant, will be coming off.
Yeah, that was just a really bad bounce. Velez tried to go for the clear. I think it might have hit somebody's skate before it hit the boards, and it bounced right back in the middle, and that's just one-on-one at that point. Wilson had to guess, and he just guessed wrong.
Well, face-off will come down into the Manchester end. Manchester going right to left across your screen.
Offsetting penalties down there, I think, with
Salem
Tripp and Barton.
Yeah, still 5-on-5 here.
Here we go. Manchester able to get it out of the zone, but now Salem pushing it up. Goes back to Kelly. Kelly been unnoticed since that big hit. He certainly has taken a number of hits. And now bringing it up into the zone. Kelly tries a wrist one.
Max Condon caught that right up high in the shoulder area. It's a tough place to take a shot.
Well, they got some pretty good padding. Oh, big hit right there. My goodness. Oh, and now we got a penalty on Salem for tripping. And look at, he is absolutely furious right now as he jumps into the boards. Gavin Dowdy will spend another few minutes in the penalty box. We saw him in the second period go into the penalty box. And now Manchester, I see Owen Kelly smiling through his face mask right here.
Not really sure what he was so mad about.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw that from up here pretty easily. That was a clear as day trip.
Absolutely.
And it looks like a timeout may have been called by Manchester as they are all down here. Nope, never mind. Referee says, no, let's go.
Sneak quick one in there.
Little sneak timeout call. Well worth a try, I suppose. Face-off will come. Velez loses it, but being there on a 5-on-4, trying to get it back around is Lucas Tafe. Puck goes out, and now a battle right here for possession, won by the Kings. Trying to get it up. Again, Manchester had a rough go of it on the power play so far. Have not scored on at least 4 chances.
That was almost trouble.
Oh,
because that puck was
delayed
rolling.
offsides right here. Manchester players, oh boy, running into each other here. Landon just says, get it away. Now look at this, Salem able to get possession. A slash right there, Manchester loses the stick. And now Owen Kelly has to work it out all the way up to Velez. Velez goes into the zone, makes a move, just loses possession, tries to go to the backhand, but it's deflected away. Owen Doherty. A lot of brothers here on this this Salem squad here. The Bartons and the Owens. Into the zone it goes. Tafe sends it back behind the net. Now trying to go for the Michigan, but a big hit right there. And we have a possible injury down here as he is slow to get up. Owen Kelly tried to go for the Michigan and instead end up in Texas with that hit.
Crushed.
Yeah, he has been an absolute target all night long, and it's fun to watch because he's annoying Salem for sure. But he's
and now looks like we might have a player kicked out. Apparently there might have been some smack talk being said. The official has got to take control over this game. I saw him look like he just said, "You're out of here," and we're kind of waiting to see who is possibly sent out of this game.
Manchester's lucky they didn't give up a goal there, because I mean that rolling puck we saw over near side by the goal, and then a puck sent right into the middle, and thank God there was somebody there. But
yeah, they got to keep their composure here. This testosterone is teeming over, and this is on the brink of more injuries.
Still waiting from the referee's signal.
Well, there are 3 Blue Devils in the box right now, as there's only been 1 King player, and that is Mac Tripp just hanging out. Good job by head coach Jeremy Baker, who has been leading the Flames organization, the the younger squad. He's also a member of the 1989 Memorial Championship team, and that's what we can do here.
So it looks like there's 3 Salem players in the box.
Yeah, 2 minutes up on the board. They just finally announced this. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 45 seconds. Now here's an opportunity for goal right there very quickly, and that will kill the first penalty, which had 38 seconds to go.
3 for Baumgartner. 2 hat tricks tonight.
Unbelievable right here what we're seeing.
I mean, Baumgartner's just such a good player. I mean, he skates so well. He's got quick, swift hands, and I mean, that's his hat trick, what you just said. That's huge. Kills Salem's momentum, too. 2 penalties and then a goal, 6 seconds after. Huge for Manchester.
Yeah, that's deflating. Big time for Salem.
They're going to have to claw their way back big time.
Well, they're still on a 5-on-4 penalty kill for another minute.
Oh,
And look at that. Duclos is celebrating galore, and now a 5-3 Kings lead with 9:22 remaining in this game. And he just puts his finger up in the air telling them to shush.
And that's even more deflating.
Yes.
After going into the period 2-2, look at this third period, and we're only 5 minutes and 38 seconds into this period. Manchester feeling the energy right now.
2 goals in a matter of 18 seconds.
Can't go wrong with that. And we still, so this has been still a power play for Manchester. It looks like it's going to be I'm not sure what the official call is. The PA announcer has not said anything. And offsides is the call. There's still one man sitting in the penalty box for Salem, and that's Jackson Mieta, who has been a great defenseman for the Blue Knights in this game, but still got a minute 21 remaining.
It'd be great to see a goal here, and this pushes out to 3 goals. And
good moves being made in front. Landon lets it go through his 5-hole, and Salem not going away without a fight. Their second. Well, there seems to be. There's still 5.
Wow.
Members on the Blue Knights, so it was a 5-on-5. Not sure exactly what the official call is, but either way, 8:53 remaining and a 5-4 game.
What a game this has turned into. 2-2 going into this period, now 5-4.
yeah, that was an unfortunate goal, though. It couldn't clear the front of the net.
It's just played to a dangerous area once again.
Cross ice pass. Try to make a great pass, and instead, Hody has to go back. Nice move right there. And Martin comes up, makes a move, gets it deep into the zone. Taken by Owen Doherty. Back across, and this might go for an icing. Yep, it will. Wow.
At 5:27, Baumgartner's third of the game.
Pretty amazing, guys. 2 hat tricks in 1
hat
game.
tricks. No hats I've ever seen that before.
No hats being thrown on the ice, though, by any of the fans. It's a little chilly in here.
Yeah, you missed it. Saturday there was a hat thrown onto the ice.
I thought about it, but I really like this hat.
Yeah, I like mine too.
Now, you'll get a new one this year, Andrew. You can throw that one. Now.
Another bad bounce.
Yeah, a lot of strange bounces off the boards tonight.
Seems like some of them are filled with concrete and others are hollow, and it's just a matter of which ones you hit that is with the way the puck bounces. Big battle down here in the ends. He's on top of the puck. Now finally trying to get it down and finally just taken out of the zone. Not much Ty Adams could do there. A long shot at Wilson, who handles it cleanly. Basically gives it to Velez. Velez gives it over to Matt Tripp. Now coming the other way are the Kings. Makes a move, shot, and just not able to get it into the back of the nets.
Yeah, you wanted that one. Tafe wanted that.
Now, down it goes. Under 7 minutes to go in this game. A 5-4 Manchester lead We already saw Bedford and Trinity have a
Great
battle.
defensive play.
Battle before this, a 4-3 Bedford win over Trinity. And now here we are with another good battle here at the JFK Coliseum. What a day of hockey here in Manchester.
Looked like Kelly was using a 9-iron there rather than a hockey stick. He chipped that right up into the body of one of the Salem defensemen, but luckily Manchester kept possession.
Kelly able to get it out of the zone, but Salem now on the attack. Backhands it across the ice into the corner. Looks like a line change by the Blue Devils. Trying to get things going. Backhanded try, but that's going to go to a turnover. Now Salem really attacking. The forecheck gets the puck. A shot high above Wilson. Martin gets it out of the zone, but Salem comes back. A delayed offsides. Now they are onside. A line change right there. Adam Hody behind the neck, and now gets to Kelly, who uses his long stick to get it out of the zone.
Right idea for sure.
Devils really doing a good job of putting the really pressure on the Kings squad. Now out of the zone it goes again. Looks like we're going to see a lot of that over the last 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Just get it out of the zone. We'll see what Kelly does. He puts it into the net, and that will go for a face-off.
Somebody get up there and grab that.
Manchester zone.
Stuck in the net.
I mean, not much you can do. It's
there it is.
The puck comes out.
Elizabeth Kelly,
Well,
Central Memorial girls hockey player, just chucked that one back on.
Assistant captain for the girls squad. We'll see them tomorrow. Face off one shot. Good near post save by Wilson.
Good job.
But Salem still with the possession, trying to get it out. Big hit right there on Lucas Tave.
Yeah, great job by Wilson holding the post like that.
And now,
He's going to be the most important player in these last 5 minutes. I'll tell you that right now.
tried to do a wrist pass, but it didn't work. And now Manchester trying to get possession. Long pass, trying to get, keeping it deep in the zone here. Now comes out.
Almost on net there by Tripp, but definitely the right idea. Just get it out.
And now an offsides if he touches it, and instead it'll go for an icing. And
That's
now,
interesting because the ref on the other side of the ice said no. He gave the
it
gave the
says it's
signal
deflected.
for a deflection, but this ref said
seems
yes.
interesting to me.
So I wonder.
We'll get a face-off center ice.
Okay.
The AAA Pump Service and a Fay Electric Motors face-off circle. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Here we go with a shot. Saved by Savio.
Let's put a big M in there.
Sponsorships work differently, Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
As we know.
All over the place in here.
Shot from a point.
Ooh,
Bouncer
man.
gets past Wilson, but thankfully it was wide. Behind the net, Salem really doing a good job. Goes back to the defenseman. Great backhand attempt right there by Owen Doherty. Salem gets a shot. Just wide. Didn't really get a good handle of it, was Jake Barton.
Heads up.
And hopefully everyone's okay there.
Hit the light up there.
Yeah, it did.
That got.
And we got a fan that's going to get a souvenir possibly. She seems to be in no rush to be excitement, and see if she will keep it. See if she gets an autograph by Andrew Arndt after the game as well.
Yeah, Salem turning the energy up here a little bit.
Andrew, the big celebrity here. Face off one. Blue Devils.
This is going to be a fun last 3.5.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, hopefully no one chips a tooth like we saw in the Bedford Trinity game. Shot goes around.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
And delayed offsides is the call. Gets it out of the zone. Mac Tripp puts on the brakes, decides he's wanting to play defense. Salem sends it down. Owen Kelly gets the puck. Got to come around, tries to make some moves, and now look at him with some speed. Passes it up, and unfortunately it's deflected. Sent down deep.
Great play.
Owen Kelly still doing a good job of being a pest here. It's like a Brad Marchand on defense.
Yeah.
Big body check right there. Kelly tries to send it out. Doesn't get all the force that he wants, but now able to get it out of the zone. What can Duclos do here? He's yelling like it was interfered with.
Yeah, they grabbed his stick.
And now, not out of the zone just yet. Still going to skate around. Let's see what Velez can do. Make sure to go behind the net, Joe.
Oh, boy.
Bad shot.
Another bad bounce.
Bad bounce. Salem with an opportunity. Now we'll see what Kelly does. He sends it out, and that will go into the box. And that will most likely be a penalty, I would say.
Manchester does have the advantage with their two best defenders and both the two tallest players on the team with their long sticks. They remind me Zdeno Chara-esque, with that long stick. Sometimes can get you in a little bit of trouble, just like he did in the playoffs that one year with that delayed game. But luckily no penalty here.
Martin had something to say to the officials, but it does not go for a penalty. Face-off won, but that will go for an icing with 2:30 remaining in this contest.
I date myself a little here, but Mac Tripp reminds me of Hal Gill. Very big, long arms, tough to go around.
I will go with my era, and I'll go with an Adam McQuaid.
Yes,
Yeah.
McQuaid, that's a great
Yep.
choice too. Yep. Just needs to whitewash a few people in the,
Well, if he grows a mullet, he does already have really nice hair, but and Landon Wilson covers it up. That was a hectic 5 seconds right there, taken off the clock.
Well, you can't say Salem hasn't had their chances. They have had ample opportunities, just bad bounces, really.
Yeah. Yeah, they are
Face off,
turning it up here.
won by Salem. Shot to the front, deflected. Wilson eats it up. Well done there by Salem. Max Condon with the deflection, kind of rolled up on Landon Wilson, but again, 2 opportunities in 11 seconds here for Salem, and they still have the puck deep in their zone.
Time coming off the clock in little 5-second increments here.
Face off won again by Salem. Salem shot deflected off a number of jerseys here. Never made it to Wilson, which is fine with us.
This is as long as we've gone without a penalty.
Yes, that's true. I mean, maybe the referees are letting them play. Or not sure, but still behind the net it goes. Now out of the way, taken by number 9, Anthony Crescenzo. Back behind the net. Now Owen tries to figure out what to do with the puck.
Let's get it out.
He falls down. Puck comes out of the zone, but that's a big loss in defense. Now look at this. Salem looking, centering. Shot. It's in front of the net.
Wow.
And now cleared out of the zone. That will go down for an icing. And wow, just 93 seconds remaining in this game. Manchester clinging to a 5-4 lead late in this third period.
Yet another great chance for Salem, though. That puck was bouncing around right in front of the goal, and I could tell how badly Salem wanted that, but they just couldn't get the shot. Hitting a bouncing puck, not the easiest thing in the world. And
Yeah, it just bounced the right way for
man.
Manchester to get out of trouble there, but that looked like it was...
going to be a crazy last 90 seconds here.
Well, Salem has called their timeout, their lone timeout, and now give both teams. Well, I'm gonna guess that because the faceoff will come in the Manchester zone, Salem might have their goalie out on this play, and we'll see what Coach Mark McGinn decides to do for Salem. Again, Jeremy Baker, first-year head coach for Manchester, doing a great job leading this team to a 2-0 record, trying to make it 3-0, and we'll see what he writes up here on his board. A big Alabama fan. I see the hat that he's rocking, the Crimson Tide, and now we'll see what the Kings decide on. Looks like we're going to have a good amount of people in Joe Velez, Owen Kelly, Mac Tripp, and Nick Duclos and Lucas Tafe out
The
there.
best unit out there right now, and here comes the Salem goalie, just like you said, Kyle.
Yep. Gavin Chase, Ryan Martin, as well as a Brennan Chain, who's got one of the assists on that first goal.
Here we go.
6-on-5 here. Shot goes past Wilson, deflected, and now Chain will get the puck, send it back to the defenseman. Back to Chain. Chain makes a move. Back to his defenseman. Shot wide of the net. Goes in front. This is he puts it in. Salem ties it up with 1 minute and 9 seconds, and they do the same celebration that Nick Duclos does, and we have a tied game, guys.
Max Condon. I mean, the definition of this game since I've been here has been the bad bounces. I mean, I'm not sure how the puck bounces like that.
Yeah, and Landon Wilson didn't know where it was. He couldn't find it, and next thing you know, it was behind him. So
it was wide open. Anybody could have hit that one, but Max Condon just tied this game for Salem, and that's huge.
Shock right there in this game, as we've had 6 goals scored, and at this rate, it might as well end in a tie because both teams have played amazingly well, and Salem has really took the energy in this late in this third period. Shot goes down, and this will most likely go for an icing again. And with 54 seconds, Salem will keep the energy and see what they can do with adding a 6th and basically a game-winning goal here. That was a big timeout. I gotta say, whatever Mark McGinn lined up was pretty darn good to get that tying goal.
That's your attacker threw him off for sure.
And face-off won by Salem, but no one home, goes out of the zone, delayed offsides. Mac Tripp gets the puck, sends it up. Salem steals it, but now
He's got to make smart decisions here.
Tripp comes the other way.
here we go.
And now we'll see what Owen can do. Tries to make a move, and he is bodied out of the play. Now coming the other way. Mac Tripp sends it up. Is it going to be an icing? It is.
Wow.
So with 23.9 seconds to go, guys.
He was just barely in that restricted area here right in front of the Manchester bench. I'm surprised they gave that to Salem. That's a tough icing call to make at this point in the game.
Yeah, he's inches
Rules
away.
are rules, Andrew.
Inches.
Rules are rules. It's not the referees from the Raiders-Patriots game.
Yeah, right.
Face-off won by Manchester, but now out in front. Backhanded out of the zone. And now Salem, one last try, a long shot on Wilson, not able to glove it, but with last 10 seconds, some still Devils on the attack, sends it down, and Velez will just take it himself, and that will do it for regulation. And a crazy 45 minutes of action here at the JFK Coliseum. The Manchester Kings and the Salem Blue Devils will play 5 more minutes and get an overtime to see who might take this Division I NHIA regular season matchup.
Man, am I happy I made it over here, Michael Gonzalez style, fashionably late, because this has been a great game.
Yeah, you know, they always say 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey, and
Exactly.
Manchester just found out why. 5-3, and next thing you know, 5-5. This is going to be a little punch in the gut. If one of these two teams loses this game, it's not going to feel good. This has been a really good battle, but there's been a lot of plays. I think both these teams would like to have back. A lot of these bad penalties and strange turnovers around the net, and now we'll just see exactly what the approach is. We'll grab a breather and.
Yeah, 3 minutes up on the board for a quick little intermission here. Again, 2 hat tricks, both for each squad today. With Ryan, it is a Jake Barton on Salem with the power play, and then on the other side, Brian Baumgartner, the junior defenseman. Pretty interesting to see a defenseman get a hat trick as well. That's definitely not something you're used to for sure. But this is going to be interesting to see. There's a lot of tired faces on the Manchester side. There's some sitting on the ice here, as Salem all seem to be sitting pretty much on the benches inside.
So it'll be the most important 5 minutes of hockey these guys have played this year. I mean, really, this has been an insane game. You know, the physicality, the talent in this game is like none other. Jake Barton, I just want to give credit to him. A hat trick really kind of in honor of his brother, who we really hope is doing well.
Yeah,
I mean, I heard about it, but man, that's tough to see.
Well, hopefully he can come back later in the season, as a tough way to lose one of your better defense or forwards here for Salem, possibly for the season. That's obviously they got a big bench. I mean, they certainly have a good-sized squad as you're looking down at all these various players on both sides. And, props to the assistant coaches for Manchester as well, Eric Fisher, Kenny Roberge, and Matt Tafe, who have been here to try to help this squad out and get things squared away. As this is still 1 minute remaining to get some fresh air. I guess it's fresh air. I mean, you're not skating.
Yeah.
No Zamboni out on the ice to clear it off, so we will have a no slipping and falling at all from either squad at this rate. But we'll see. This has been a great way to start the season for us. As Andrew, I know you did Saturday's game, but unfortunately, we didn't have all the equipment ready to go commentate. And now here we go with our first game of the year. And 30 seconds.
The right one, huh?
You sure definitely did. And the girls' game tomorrow will be hopefully just as interesting. Mac Tripp looking up at us and saying,
he's looking at me.
He's looking like he's shaking his head. He can't believe that they have to go to overtime. But that's the way it is. And
high school hockey, no shootout, correct? So no goals in overtime, it ends in a tie?
I mean, I joked about it early in this game with Daryl here that I didn't want a tie, but at this rate, this is a possibility that's what we're going to see, which would make both teams still undefeated.
Right.
But, we'll see as Mieta still in the penalty box. Whatever he did, I'm not really sure, but it must be a game misconduct, and he wants to sit out here and watch the game, which is an interesting way to look at things. He's able to still be a part of the team, but he's just, can't really go anywhere. They're going to switch sides, it looks like. It looks like the goalies are going to switch. So now it looks like Salem will be going left to right, and Manchester will be going right to left, which will be great for us. A chance to see them hopefully score the game-winning goal.
Here comes the student section from all the way on the other end as they got to make it halfway around the stadium in 8-minute overtime.
8 minutes, I was expecting. I was expecting 5 minutes. So, hey, we got an extra 3 minutes of action here. And
here we go.
Away. Oh, right now. Quick face-off win by Salem, trying to get into the zone. Unable to, and now Owen Kelly brings it up. Scored the first goal for Manchester, sends it back. Oh, look at this! Oh, he can make a shot! Oh, tried to go near side, unable to get it past Savillon.
Somebody was home, that would have been the game.
Yep. Well, again, they just got into the zone, so kind of tough. Now it kept in the zone. Getting the Kings. Kelly brings it back behind the net. Sends it back around to a teammate. The forecheck of Salem, been pretty impressive. Now, pass right there. Taken. Oh, unable to get enough wood on it to get it out of the zone. So Blue Devils will keep it in here. Oh, big hit right there.
Great awareness by Baumgartner there, knowing where the puck was and knowing the hit was coming.
Now look at this. A 2-on-1 break. Saved by Wilson. I'm not sure if it was a save or if a bad.
How did that stay out?
Salem still on the attack here. Kept in the zone. Shot from a distance.
Oh boy.
Goes behind the net. Wilson pushes himself to the other side of the crease. Now here we go again in front. Salem. No, not in yet. Still with the possession. Just sending icing down right now is what I'm hearing from the coaches, as this has been a very long time into the Salem offensive side.
Get it out.
Manchester is just really struggling, trying anything that they can, and now out of the zone it goes. And we will get an icing call with 6:09 remaining in this overtime period.
That was a crazy turn of events. I mean, there's a wide open net over here, yet another bad bounce, and then Salem with every chance they could get there down there, but Wilson held his own. The puck stayed out. That's all that matters.
Derry, you've been quiet here. You nervous?
Well, I'm just thinking about how many
shot right there. No, another one. Landon Wilson finally holds on to it. We are under 6 minutes remaining in this period, and Landon Wilson has got to stand on his head here.
Yeah, this has been quite an intense game, and you can feel the tension in this whole arena is just holding their breath.
Yeah, really.
Sent down the other way. This will be as icing as well, and that only killed 8 seconds off the clock.
I feel like we're going to get a Kelly goal here in overtime. That's just going to really set that Salem bench off.
That'll be the most interesting handshake I've seen in a while if that happens, I can tell you that.
Manchester just needs possession, honestly. They just need to get it out and get possession, take it away from the Salem men, because if they play with it in the Salem men for too long, they're going to regret it.
Face off, won by Salem, quick attempt, goes back deep, try to get it down low, but taken by Manchester, who now, loses possession in the own zone, deflected, it's in front, and pushed aside. Salem really playing. Try to make a move. Kind of a check right there. Joe Velez.
Extra stuff there, too, from Caden Leahy.
Definitely right below us.
Yeah.
And now, here we go.
Oh, Tafe had to wait there. He wanted to go.
Oh, bouncing puck almost got past Colby. Now, pass Manchester now on the attack. A soft little pass did not really make its mark.
Duclos had it stuck in his skates.
Now, no, this is a bad turn of events.
Oh, what a hit by Tate.
Huge hit. Oh, they're going to call him for interference there.
Oh my.
I don't know about that.
That's a tough call.
Ugly hockey that just happened in front of us, guys. That was a lot of opportunities right there that just did not develop. And now kicking the boards with his knee, Lucas Tafe will sit in the box. 2 minutes up on the board, 4:51 to go.
Crucial.
Salem taking all the energy now and will try to get it a game-winning goal here. They win the face-off. Pass across. Now a shot hits off the leg, and it looks like that
he's tough.
Duclos went down.
Duclos is a tough kid. He's got buried there.
Great job. Savio has to glove that. A heck of a shot from the red line. Now, Salem pushing up, going around the net, trying to find an open man who will take the shot. Still with the puck. Now he finds his man. Shot and a save. Pass, attempted clear, blocked.
Oh my.
Again, a shot.
Got to get it out.
Now, trying to get it back behind the net. Pushed, but kept in. Go. Mieta is now out.
Man.
Mieta is now finally out of the box. It must have been a 10-minute misconduct. And because it went to overtime, he was able to get back into this game.
Yeah. Daryl, what you said about this whole rink being tense, I'm one of them. I mean, this is just a crazy game. Overtime hockey, gotta love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It is
This is going to be a big finish, too.
Great way to start the year.
35 seconds remaining on this hot penalty kill.
Oh, that's
Look at
a
this.
big mistake.
Colby leaves it back behind the net. Ryan Martin tries to get it, and now he's really being a pest to the Blue Devils. 3:10 remaining in this contest, tied up at 5. Salem brings it into the zone. Centering feed, does not find any blue jerseys, instead finds a white one, and now trying to go the other way, trying to make something happen. 5 seconds remains on this penalty kill from Manchester. Shot, Wilson will hold it up, clean up, and 2 seconds now remains as Lucas Tafe, if they can win this face-off and send it up to him, this would be a great breakaway opportunity with 2:52 remaining in this contest.
He was ready to jump the boards too. He was frustrated with that whistle because
Definitely something went on under the weather. Duclos went right onto his knee when he got into the bench here. I can see him right here. Looks like he's okay.
Face-off won by Salem. It's now 5-on-5. Shot from a point, and Wilson somehow was able to see through the large amount of people in front of him and glove catch it, save, and 2:45. 5-on-5.
Blue jerseys.
yeah, I don't know how he saw that.
Face-off, still battle, it's still, and now eventually won by Salem, sent down behind the goalie. Now, Manchester, let's see if they can get something going for an attack. Owen Kelly brings it into the zone, but loses it. Now sent down the other way. Spinning around. Nice pass up, and here we go. 2-on-1. Shot.
What a save.
Salem doing a good job of keeping us scoreless in this overtime.
Great setup by Tafe into the zone. Baumgartner, yeah, just a beautiful play.
Owen Kelly passes it over. Going around the net, tries it shorthanded. Not able to. Now a shot.
Trip wanted that
away.
shot.
Baumgartner was trying to get that.
Oh, that's
Now we'll see.
Yeah.
Looks like it's Owen Kelly who is in disbelief. Gavin Chase was on the end of that hit.
It did look like boarding though.
1:49 remaining in this game, and now Manchester again has to kill off another 2-minute penalty.
I don't think the crowd liked that one. You could hear the endless amount of boos right here to my left, right below us. But now Kings are going to have to play the rest of this overtime shorthanded.
A shot, quick shot, bouncing around, deflected away, and now we have a knight without a king without a stick. Deflected up in the air. Oh, this is a tough break right here for Manchester.
Yeah, Jake Lassard, no stick. That's the second time this game he's been without a stick.
That's tough for sure.
Pass across, shot, and a goal! Salem wins it here in overtime. Max Condon able to get the overtime winner, and the Blue Devils celebrate here at the JFK Coliseum, taking this game 6-5.
That is a difficult loss. That should have been a win. I mean, to have that go down like that, that's really, really frustrating for Manchester. They know it. You can see it on their faces. It's just a great game, but just a tough loss right there.
It finally took 51 minutes to finally get a winner here, and Salem will get this victory. And you got to give the 3 stars of the game to a number of guys. I mean, number 3, I'm going to give it to Brian Baumgartner, getting that hat trick for the Devils, or for the Kings here. Number 2, in my eyes, I'm going to give it to Mr. Barton, Jake Barton, the captain with the hat trick. And obviously, you got to give the game winner to Max Condon, getting the star of the game.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be a team. These two teams are going to see each other again, I think, in the playoffs. These are really 2 good programs. Manchester's united very well with the 3 schools. It's a good program. Just a tough loss here at JFK today.
I think I just saw the best 22 minutes of hockey I might have ever seen at the high school level. I mean, that was such a good game. I'm really annoyed I could only be here for the 3rd period in the overtime, but either way, really good game. Credit to Salem, though, for coming back from that 5-3 lead when, I mean, it looked like it was over to me.
Yeah.
But Salem really showed mental toughness to come back in that game and eventually get the win here in overtime at JFK.
Well, I guess that will do it. Any last words for you, Daryl?
Yeah, I just look forward to the rest of this season. I think it's a good program, and I hope this team does not drop their heads. They come out ready to play. This is it's going to be a fun year for Manchester, and I'm excited to be a part of this.
Well, Daryl Johnson, thank you very much for being able to come in. Andrew Arndt, I know you'll be taking over a lot of the hockey games.
Very excited for that.
See what happens going on with that, but that will do it here from the JFK Coliseum. It's been a heck of a game, but unfortunately, it is the Blue Devils of Salem taking this game on Wednesday, December 21st, 2022. For Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lahr, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, my name is Kyle Heavey from Manchester Public Television. It's been a pleasure to be with you. We look forward to having more games, including tomorrow's matchup with the girls facing Sauhegan. The girls trying to get back on the winning track. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. Everyone be safe, happy holidays, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.